Hey guys, Josiah here with What For Apparel again, and another video concentrating on different elements and aspects of website design and creating your web page. So again, we're here in the dashboard on the back end of your store. When you log in, you go to Edit Website and Website Pages. And here we are on your web page. So this video, we're going to focus on how to edit what you see on the page, okay? So as you scroll down, you see there's an empty row, there's another graphic here, latest products. So keep in mind that you guys don't sell blank products, you sell decorated products, okay? And you can plug in your Instagram. Right now the What For Apparel Instagram is there, and you can see me striking a lovely pose as we are cranking away on production. So here's how to edit what's on the page. Okay, let's start with latest products. We don't want latest products in this instance because they're all blank. So we're going to hit that, and we're just going to simply hit delete. Yes. Let's say that you wanted to add your own Instagram page, of course, which would make sense that you guys would want to incorporate your own Instagram page. And you go to Instagram Gallery Settings, and you can connect your very own account right there, okay? From here, you can also pick the layout, the design. Do you want it in a grid? Do you want it in a collage? Do you want it in a carousel? Do you want it stacked? What do you want the panel title to be? And here's the thing. See how it says panel title? You can't really see the panel title. If you just take this and drag it over here, you can see exactly what you're editing. So this moves around wherever you need it to go, which is really, really awesome. For now, we're just going to exit out of that. Keep in mind that your best friend during the editing process is the save button. We love the save button, okay? For this, let's say you want to edit this image. Well, you can come up here and you see that little thumbnail right there. You can click that. And the software itself has a couple theme images that you can choose from should you want to pick any of those. They have a couple stock images. Just so you, as you can see, a lot of the stock images have to do with the direct-to-garment or print industry as a whole, and not a lot of it is incredibly applicable or relevant to you or your brand. Okay, but you can search the web, and anything that you find here is going to be royalty-free, so you can use it as much as you want. So let's say that you want a picture of the New York City skyline. Let's see what this gives us. So you're pulling from two sources, Unsplash and Flickr. Looks like they both pulled the same amount, but anything you see here is fair game for you to use. So let's just grab that one. Hit OK. So there we have it. That's your new background. As you can see, it's a little bit pixelated, right? It's not the best resolution, so we're going to try to fix that, and this is how you can do the same thing. If you come up here to this little drop-down arrow, and you hit Row Settings, it brings up another dialog box. Now, the number of columns, there's one column in there. If you added two, it would simply add another space for text. See, there's another empty column right there. But we're just going to stick with one for now. Background properties, go to background, scroll down. So we want to do, let's say we want a huge resolution. See how much better that looks? Ah, man, it feels like you can see when you put on glasses first thing in the morning. I wear glasses. But you can see what it is you're looking at here. Okay, and then you can manipulate the image size. You can cover it, you can contain it, you can stretch it across, or have its original size. Scroll effect, you can have it fixed so it doesn't move, or you can have it move with the person with the scrolling at a very slow rate, or a minimal rate. So I like to do slow. I just think it's kind of cool, personally. So an image position, you want where do you want it to focus? You want it to focus on the top left? Let's just do cover right there so it doesn't do that. Top left, top center, center right, just the center. Where do you want it to focus? You pick that and you are good to go. Hover image effects and image effects. So if you want the image to change at all when the customer hovers over it, you can configure that right here. You can have a filter effect. Let's say that you want it to go grayscale. And the duration is 36 seconds. And hit OK. Image effects. You can add a transform effect where it skews it, rotates it, scales it, whatever you want to do there as well. Okay, but as you can see, so we'll leave that alone. Hit OK. So when the person scrolls over it, it's even in effect here. It goes grayscale, just like that. For the title, this is considered a heading. If it has an H, it's a heading. If it has a T, it's just considered text, which they're formatted a little bit differently. But let's say we wanted to change here, best teas in NYC. So from here, if we want to change the color of this, the font of this, we hit the down arrow and heading settings. So a lot of what you see, if it has a down arrow like this, you go into the settings. This is where you're going to find a lot of what you want to manipulate, a lot of what you want to change. Okay, you can have a link. So if they click on it, you can have them take it. You can have that take them to the best teas in NYC. So you can have it go to your products page. Design. This is where you change the font. So let's say that you want a different font. Let's pick one here. You want that font. You want to change the color to black or white or gray. Let's go red. A brighter red. Sure, that works. You can do manipulate the size of the font, whatever size you want. You can have it give it some more weight. It's a 400 there, so it's a set weight because of the spacing. You can have this letters spaced out differently that way, just like that. Decoration, you can give it underline, line through, overline, however you want it to look there is up to you. Transform simply means you want it uppercase, lowercase, or capitalize properly. So capitalize means it's capitalized the way it should be. My apologies there. And we'll just go to uppercase. So it's all in caps. So background properties, if you wanted to, you could come here and you could add a color background. You can have it gray, and then you can kind of make it a little bit opaque. Just a bit so the text stands out. You can add a border to it. There's tons of stuff that you can do. Typically, in your case, you'll stay in these three tabs right here. The advanced, the responsive, that kind of stuff isn't really things you'll get into because it's more of the coding type of things. And just for simplicity, these three tabs will get you pretty much everywhere you want to go. So let's hit OK. And let's hit save. Because remember, your save button is your best friend. So let's say latest trends and fashions, that works great. We'll leave that. And then start shopping. This is a button, as you can see. Again, down arrow, button settings. Again, you can have it take them somewhere. You can change what it says. Shop teas now. You can have it with a link to go to your products page. You can have it go to a website URL. You can have it go somewhere else if you wanted, and have it open in a new tab or a new email address. If it was, subscribe now or contact or whatever, it would all go right there to that email address. Design-wise, again, you can change the text. You can change the background color, the positioning, the border color. There's no icon, but if this was a shop, so it's a shopping cart. Shop teas now. So we're going to add a shopping cart to it. Like that there. And the shopping cart. Change the background color to red. You can change the font color here. You can change the icon color. You have, again, you can change the font here to whatever you feel is on brand for you, whatever that looks like for you, okay? And then you can hit OK. So that's how you kind of edit inside. You know, as you can see, as you hover over things, it's all got boxes to let you know where everything is to edit it. Let's say that you're like, you know what, I freaking hate the entire thing, right? I hate it. I hate everything about it. First, we'll hit save. You can come up here and you can delete the entirety of it if you wanted to. It's whatever you want to do, okay? Let's say that you scroll down here and this is the same thing. So you're like, yeah, I'm going to delete it. Yep, I want to remove this row. You just want that one picture. That's all you want when people hit there, or whatever it is that you need. You just want that to stay right there. So that is how you get around in the editor of what's on the page, how to delete, how to get rid, how to get into the settings of something if you like how it looks and you just want to change the picture or the font or the coloring of whatever's here. That's how you do that. And again, to delete, you just come and hit delete. You can program your own Instagram, so on and so forth. So in the next video, what we're going to do, we're going to take this, we're going to save it. In the next video, I'm going to explain what widgets are, how you can add them, and what some of them do. And so we will see you guys in the next video.